Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin. Just gonna move the camera a little bit more like this. Perfect. Hope you're doing very well. We've got a lovely drop here after the loss of the first support here with a nice flip into resistance. You can see here we was looking for this target next if the first one was lost. Well, this one was lost. I still took a long here in case we had to do a nice, fake out below, if we can say that, complex approach. I let you know in Discord. Took profit one and then we'll wait to slip basically. We've got the bigger drop here and this ended up here in a nice flip into resistance of the first support. We can see a very nice drop straight back into the second target. No bounce of the path control, the weekly negative path control. Yeah, just go down here. That's pretty nice. So I have been able to take the long based off the MC strat. So I was absolutely sleeping at the time, but everything was automatic, if we can say that. I did took a short here, again, the process was sent in Discord. This was based off, so this short here, it was here. For now, the longs are getting absorbed, so if the value low is lost, we might see the range low. And again, the range low here, it was this low here, so this was not the long target. The long target was below, so in any case, I was still waiting for low here if I had to take a long trade. So yeah, on the loss of the value low, that was basically here. Okay, so you've got this very small range at the top. Well, you don't want to, there you go. Here, okay, so you've got this very small range on the top here with the value low here. If you lose it, you look for the range low and even lower normally because our long target is below basically. You've got a bit of a pump from here. You can see another swing through pan, get a bit of a pump, but overall you still put in this range a high, a lower high, and you still have a lower high here on the right with millions of longs absorbed still. Okay, so you come back down here and you lose the value low, flip it into resistance more over this, and you get the drop into the range low. But again, was looking for a little low here and then into the first target in Discord. Recognized nothing was bullish. Where is this here? Yes, nothing was bullish in here. You've got no longs, no long to take in here. And so yeah, we've got a drop into the lower pair here of the support still. That was valid, to be honest with you. A bounce with 20 million of longs basically here. So this is just absolutely not good at all. This is what I said yesterday. I'm not interested in taking a long with 20 million of longs sitting as a support right now. Really, from the first bounce here, we've got 20 million of longs. But what happened there next on the retest? We've got a retest here with all the longs that closed, or almost all the longs. You've got also 9 million of shorts that came in right into the bottom here, and you've got a big bullish activity following this. You've got some longs, so this is a nice long reaction from the support. I say to you, I took the long. And yeah, taking profit in the first zone, that is basically this zone right here. Okay, value high of the wall range here, plus the range low, the previous range low basically. And so yeah, after this, went off basically because it did not went to sleep that early. Yeah, this was very early. Went to the bed later, but well, in any case, yeah, took profit, stop loss on entry, and yeah, you just have to see what's happening next. Very big drop overnight, and if you pay attention here to the order flow, to be honest with you, you've got some there you go. You can see here, if you go for example on the 30 minutes, you can see here clearly that all the way down here after the small rejection. Okay, you can see here some big amount, and by the way, it was upon the breakout. You've got the low here, you break the low here, you can see to the downside you have like 15 million of new shorts with 14 million of new shorts coming. So this can be squeezed as always, unless it's getting absorbed. If it's getting absorbed. If it's not getting absorbed, this is classed as bearish. And so, well, you can see here we've got the shorts on the breakout. You can see here alignment in time. You don't have any absorption. You have a low here with the shorts. Even with the previous lows here, you have any absorption. So yeah, this is classed as bearish, and so this brings us with this bigger drop right into our support we have planned overnight. And by the way, I have no idea what happened since then. Millions of shorts at the lows here. Well, this was in my limits. That's pretty nice. Yeah. 13 million of longs. And now overall this is fine. No absorption anymore. We've got some longs to push this higher on the breakout here. Now a little bit of weakness, and you stop it all the shorts from the low. You can see here you have like 16 million getting stopped out at the same place, but overall you've got 19 million of new shorts, of shorts getting stopped out. That is basically all the shorts that is coming at the low here. You can see 20 million, 19 million getting stopped out. That's nice. So if you did took the long, that's for sure a good take profit one, because now the shorts are wrecked. Yeah. Alright, anyway, so yeah, this is a bit of order flow, but let's go and update the chart now. So yeah, very good plan overall. To be fair, if you lose the first one, go for the next one. This is what's happened here. We still try to take a long here in case we had to do something a little bit more complex below and then reclaim. Unable to reclaim, but in any case that wasn't winning, so it's fine. And then bigger drop right into the next target. Pretty cool. So now let's go on this chart here and update the targets and levels. You can see all the levels here that we didn't really pay attention to. Our target was below. That's pretty nice. It's all about getting the good levels. Let's go on the daily time frame. There is no daily. Let's go on Exo charts and ATAS as always to do this. So let's go here. Oh, we can't change the tab. Okay. So let's start here with the naked session point of control. So we have one a little bit above us, Orient 5800. Okay, 790. So let's take still Exo charts for now. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take ATAS data now. Orient 5. Wait, is it the only one here? There is one missing here, or what? No, I'm stupid. So 1, 2, 3 basically. One, okay, yeah, 1, 2, and the one below here. Okay, good. So 105, 800. And then we have 3, 120. Okay, there is always like 10 bucks in between the Exo charts and ATAS. That's pretty, you can see here, 790. It's like 800 here. You have 110 and you have 128. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, TPOs. I didn't found also the way to add the pure highs and the pure lows automatically on the TPOs. Maybe I'm stupid, but I didn't found the setting for this. Because it sucks, I have to go and check by myself. Yeah, no, there is no like. No, there is no. Can we go with pure highs and pure lows? No, this sucks, not gonna lie. Anyways, that's a good low, that's a pure high. Not sure, 3 or 5, I can't remember all the time. 93. Oh yeah, okay. Anyways, we're in 700. 662.5. Alright, let's take the ATAS one. So 107, 700. Good. Let's see if the ATAS levels are getting well respected now. That's the only thing we have to check, basically. Okay, this one is here. 107, 500. Okay. Well, let's try. Let's see if these will respect it. So let's go now on the TIX one. There is no real big difference, but let's have a look at the TIX 50 very quick. It's the same. Ah, come on. Why cannot I delete this? What's going on? Alright, first bug with ATAS. Okay, and so exo charts here. Sorry, I'm doing everything in front of you, but as I'm updating my levels in front of you. Okay. So ATAS have something really different today. Yeah. Okay, we have a DNPOC really high on ATAS, but we don't on exo chart, so let's see how it ends up. Alright. And let's get rid of this. Well, for now we've got a bounce of the the second support we had planned. So, well, I'm in a long trade. I have no idea what happened there. Basically, I mean, at the time you've got so many shorts down there. Just checking if you got a real good long reaction to expect higher, but yeah, you do. Okay. Yeah, you do. Yeah, well, you do have one. And you don't even have absorption. That is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. Because you've got tons of shorts down here. And now you liquidate all the shorts. You can see, oh wow, this is insane. 19, then 10 millions. 20, you have 30 million of shorts getting read right now. These are some big numbers. Anyway, so you do have some good reaction here. I'm used to use a keyboard to... There's literally no any absorption just here. Low, 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 low. Well, low, high, low. But yeah, that's that was a complex one, I suppose, like at the time. Yeah. All right. Let's make the plan now. Let's get rid of this. We're cleaning up path control. We don't really care, but that's a big level. Let's get rid of that. Well, yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, so that's the 1 hour. Well, now with the wave, I'm looking for two different configurations. Okay, we've got either this bigger double EXY planned, basically. Okay, either now if we have an ABC zigzag to the upside, it is an ending into, or well, leading with a smaller way of an ending, but it can be here a wave 1, 2, 3, a wedge basically to the upside, 4 and 5. Okay, so it's either this double EXY, either this ending to the upside. These are the two configurations I'm looking for if we have to be bullish or bearish. Bearish double EXY, bullish ending to the upside. And this ending again, if we have to be bullish, can be a leading with a smaller wave of an ending. So it will be the smaller wave of a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next. But again, it's not time to be that super bullish at the highs in my opinion. Okay, we more have to look for shorts and longs. We look for longs on the retrace, not really when we are around this high. So maybe later if we do this, we're going to look for a long on the retrace. But yeah, not during a pump, of course. So yeah, these are the two configurations I'm looking for basically on Bitcoin. Depending on the reclaim, for now I'm looking for the WXY to the downside, but if we start to reclaim some resistance, for example, that we're going to plan, we can change the configuration. But yeah, for now more likely looking for this WXY to the downside. Problem is, just so you understand, if we're in this WXY, can we make a longer X wave? Yes, we can absolutely even take the high, make a new all-time high, go for an ABC flat or a WXY like this. It's possible, you know, to make a bigger a bigger correction in there and then continue the drop for the longer WXY. It's possible to be in this, just be aware of that, okay? Yeah, so in any case, now let's update the levels. Okay, so let's put this here. This is very nice. Look at that, anchor you up. Value high of the wall range here. Plus the 61886%. The 8 has DNPOC and the 8 has TPO. These are more the same on exocharts, but this is only a daily negative path control you're having on ATAS, not on exocharts. So this is a brilliant, absolutely brilliant resistance to look for a short trade. This is a target I like a lot, to be honest with you. I don't know if there is any MMC strat here, but no, I did not check it here. I can't remember. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, this is the only short I can say. Let me just pull the volume. Yeah, by the way, I completely forgot to pull this. Oh well, yeah, this that is absolutely insane. Look at the confluence you're having here. This is absolutely crazy. This is that's a brilliant resistance. You can see all the confluence here lining up together. You have the value area low of the full downtrend, the value area of the wall range here. You have the 61866% retracement, a TPO, a DNPOC. You have an ATAS, not on exocharts. We'll see how the DNPOC from ATAS is doing, but yeah, hopefully we get something here. This is a brilliant resistance. So if I have to short, because again I'm already in a short trade from here and from the very all-time high, so from the all-time high and from the breakout of the value area low here. So I am not going to try to short down here. Okay, there is no any resistance from here to short. So the only short I can look for, I will take on another sub account, will be from this zone. Again, do I have any limits here? The answer is no, because I don't know if there are MC strats first of all, and well, I prefer to be here allowing the time to take the trade. Right. So this is the only short I can see. Otherwise, if we do break this, the next target is this one here. That would still hold a lower high. Okay, so we'll get a high, lower high, another lower high, and then you just backtest basically all-time high and just get another drop. So these are the two shorts, but to be honest with you, if we start coming that high, it becomes a little bit less probable to drop. The most probable is to make a new local high. Okay, so I am aware of this resistance. That's a big one still, but to be fair, if we start to reclaim this first one here, the most probable will become a new all-time high again. Okay, so this is the only really good short I can see. By the way, we have some news today at 4 p.m. UTC plus 2 to 3:55. Boom, and this one is moving the market most of the time. So yeah, this is the only good short trade I can see. Otherwise, yeah, we still have, you know, this one here, the path control basically, but overall a new all-time high is the most probable at that point. But yeah, I'm still aware of it. I'm gonna place an alert, and if when it rings I come to the chart, it's bearish on the order flow, I'm gonna take the short. Yeah, so now this is it basically for a short. If I have to look for another short trade, I'm gonna simply look for a new all-time high, so we just have to look for a swing through pan or a failed auction. If there is, well, yeah, these are different short trades, and next if we push even higher, we're going to plan this with a wave, but we cannot get that with the levels yet. Otherwise, for a long trade, well, we've got a bounce from the support, so I would say now the bounce, I mean, the long was to take basically off the support. Now, well, it was overnight. Personally, I took the long because of the MC strat. You've got some MC strat down here, so I have a long trade from below here, but yeah, still pretty complex to long because you've got a big amount of shorts here not getting absorbed at all. So this is not the best to look for a long when you get some shorts like this without getting absorbed. As you saw here, this was very bearish. So, but again, we was here at the real big support, not before. There is a bit of a difference in the context, but still. So yeah, the only long trade I can see will be another retest of this long support. Otherwise, for me, if we start breaking this, we're definitely going and heading towards a new low. As simple as that. Okay, so this is, we can look for a retest basically of the point of control, 66%, okay, around there. Value low, a little bit below, that will be the retest zone. If we do break this, well, again, we'll have the full range value low here. So if, for example, we are Friday, it can be a little bit slow. So if we manage to come back down directly here, we can go and swipe the low here. Okay, look for a swing through the pan, basically, or a failed auction of that bottom, and this can play out because we are Friday. The market is a little bit slow, so we're not going to do a massive move today, for example. So yeah, we can just look for a bounce of the value low, maybe just for the weekend, and then come back down. But you can still offer a trade. Okay, so the next target will be for me this retest of the point of control value low, basically 6.86%. Otherwise, this, and this is really the last chance for a long trade. If we do break this, we're definitely going towards a new low. And to be fair, if we make one new low here, again, I will see the data line. Yeah, I will see the data line in the time, but yeah, if we do break this, and yeah, if we break the low here, we're likely going towards a new bottom already. Okay, and that's not the best long trade ever down here because all the big support was before. So yeah, to come down here again once more, I'll more likely look for a new bottom to be made. Okay, so the only long good one will be a retest of this zone. Okay, the value low here, the latest uptrend, point of control of the wall range, plus a 66% retracement of the wall latest uptrend here. Still be aware of this, but yeah, I'll look for a new low personally next, more likely. And so yeah, if we make one more new low, we simply have to look for a swing through pan or a failed auction. I marked this on my side yesterday. Should we drop even bigger when it was at the top height? We were just planning everything in case we want to do anything. So yeah, first long trade will be basically based off the swing through pan failed auction right here. Okay, so this was for the bounce before that we've got. So we can now boom make this, I mean put this here. The first long trade is going to come around this swing through pan and correct you up from the very bottom. But again, overall, what we're doing here, you know, low, high, high, low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high. What we're doing here, lower low and lower high. So if we come back down here, can we bounce and go for a new all-time high? Yes, this is what I'm going to look in any case if we're back down in this support. Okay, I'm going to look for a long, but with the context, we are changing a bit the market structure on the local time frame. So I will be a bit more careful trying to long. This will offer in any case a long, definitely not a short trade because you're at support. So I'm going to look for a long here, but with the context overall, it becomes a little bit less probable to long here. Okay, so it'll be a lot less aggressive than before, for example. Okay, that's what I meant with this. So yeah, this is support next. But yeah, we're holding a bearish market structure now, so be a little bit more careful, a little bit less aggressive, really wait for the good data. If you don't get anything good, well, I don't know if you see this, but there is no any support now between here and these lows and this value low. Basically there is a path control, but I mean there is no any support, there is no any confidence with this. The next, to be fair, the next support is really coming around down here, but again, even down here, there is no value area low, any volume that match this. So let me just get rid of a few things here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So this is the first support. If we break this, we can do a complex approach into the path control, but again, the most probable target for me will be to go into these value area lows, and the best of the best will be this. Okay, so these are the two longs targets I can see here. Okay, you have this first one, and you have this second one. Okay, and this is based off the swing through pan here. Boom. These are the two longs. If we start coming below here, well, the problem is we're below everything, all the volume levels. So to really long down here, well, it will be really based off a really lower time frame scalp. Yeah, for a swing I cannot really see a swing down here, to be honest. So yeah, these are the two best longs I can see on the chart. If we start coming below here, well, again, these are some supports. Okay, we cannot look for shorts here, but don't forget we are really below this value area low. That is the wall range value area low, so this is a massive sign of weakness to be down here. Okay, again, it happened before, we've got a full reversal, so it can again happen here, so that's why we have to look for longs here. But in terms of probability, it's a little bit less probable to bounce and to really get a full reversal. Now yeah, these are supports, so it's still possible, just a little bit less probable as we are below those value area. So yeah, overall, these are the two best support. Sure, we get a bigger drop here. Okay, so we have the local support and the bigger time frame support. We are having also the waves. So we're done. We have the news for today, and that's it basically. So yeah, we're done. We're done. So I'm just gonna pop out the chat here really quick. Good morning, mate. I think the news will make it bearish. Yeah, possible. I'm not a news trader. I'm just aware of the news to just trade a possible volatility, but otherwise, yeah, maybe. Yeah, possible. For it looks like hidden shoulders. Let's go on this one. Let's get rid of this now. It's done. I'm gonna keep that thing on the top here. That was a very good range, you can see here. Very nice. Support, bam. Lovely. 4 hours. I think you're talking about this. But I don't like the fact that we went really below here. I mean, yeah, we just swipe all the lows before here in this. If we didn't got this section, that will be a really good one, yes. I mean, if this is the one. Sorry, yeah, I'm not liking this much, to be fair. Because this went really low already. But yeah, we still have the shape. But I'm not gonna trade based off this personally. Unless we have this, we have this hidden shoulder everywhere on YouTube and on Twitter. If we do so, then yes, I'm gonna look for it. But for now, it went a little bit too low here, to be fair. It's like here we could get one. This was a little bit better because you didn't got a massive drop here to take the first pivot here. Like you really take it and come back up next. That's not the best. So here you got it. Let me go swipe all the lows and then come back up. Yeah. Well, to keep an eye on, if Twitter and YouTube is full of this hidden shoulder, then yes. But for now, the fact that we went to the low first, I mean, we took the low on this move, we took the original hidden shoulder low, if this is the one you're talking about. Yeah, not liking it much. So yeah, that is it for today. The alts are just completely dead. Again, it's got completely wrecked, for example. That's why we take profit. Okay, so we did got the long, we've got the reclaim of everything, went into the first big resistance. This was a take profit one, as I said in Discord, and we've got the big massive drop. But again, this is the again, unless this ETH-BTC pair is bullish and is changing the market structure and is making and is showing the strength, basically, is going to continue like this on the outs. So the best is overall to short the outs. Okay, get a rise, yeah, short it. It's like, for example, here, you know, we've got a 5 ways up, so it was either a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, either an ABC zigzag. Well, these days, to be fair, the most probable is to take an ABC zigzag to the upside because of the ETH-BTC pair, unless the ETH-BTC pair is really getting the rise, changing the market structure locally, and then we even have to change here some much bigger lows, some much bigger highs. Unless it happens, it's just small bearish on the outs, right? So yeah, we just have to look for shorts. Basically, this was the first resistance. I did not took the short, but yeah, now we will start to look for shorts on the outs, like a lot more, unless this is changing, because yeah, this is just what we have to do, basically. Yeah, so yeah, let's give it a bit more time. Yeah, this one is getting destroyed too. What was the other one here? Yeah, you've got the big rejection of the path control, but I'm not sure I did plan this on with you. It was just on my side. And link, no, I did not plan the resistance and the support last time. That's again an ABC zigzag up here. So yeah, let's hope we can put a wave 2 here. That would be nice. That would be nice. We make we find the support and we continue up. But for this we need Bitcoin to be bullish, and we need the ETH-BTC pair to really show the sign of strength that we don't have yet. So the best, if you don't want to lose your money, is to wait for the ETH-BTC pair to make the 5 ways up. Once you've got this, you know, because you're not going to get a massive pump without a context before. Okay, you're not going to put a bottom and boom. Again, you can, but it's very unlikely. Before, you're going to form some 5 ways up here. You're going to pull a retracement. You're going to get the sign. So we are just here. It's like we're here, for example, in this first original 5 ways up. If you want to bet, you bet. But if you want to play it safe, the best is to still wait for, you know, the 5 ways up, the context to form, basically. For now, it's really early. We just got to bounce with 5 ways up. Again, we've got some bounce before with 5 ways up, for example, here. Okay, we've got some bounce with 5 ways up. It was a little bit different because here it could be an ABC flat, but we did got some bounce with 5 ways up where we just took the low next door because this is just too weak. So best is to remain patient and wait for the sign of strength. And unless we get this on the outs, I mean on the ETH-BTC pair is bearish on the outs, and the best is to short overall. Okay, that's the reality. So yeah, that is it for me for today. Really hope you enjoyed. We are Friday, right? So yeah, this is the last daily update. Don't forget, I am not here. So next week I am here, okay? But between the 22nd and the 29th, I am on vacation, so I won't be doing any daily update here on YouTube or in Discord. So just so you know, there is just 1 week remaining, and next week I'm not here. I mean, the week after that one, and next I'm back, of course. And we'll let you know in any case if I go away or whatever. Anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching. Wishing you all a brilliant day ahead. Have a nice weekend ahead. Take care and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.